Welcome back to Dad Riffs, and today we're going to be working on Brown Eyed Girl.
Dad Riffs.
Alright, we got this really cool intro where you're going to take your middle finger and your pointer finger, and you're going to put them on 8 and 7, B and E. And then you're going to stretch it out a little bit. I use my ring finger for these ones, so you're going to slide your middle finger up to here, replace it with your ring, and you're going to have your pointer finger right there. So it goes. And then slide that whole thing up a whole step. Back down. Do the exact same thing you did right here, but right here. So you got 13 and 12. And then of course again. And then you end it right here. And you have these 3 notes. And then you got the chords. So you got a G and a C, back to G, and of course to D. Now that's the verse. Now the chorus, you got a C, D, G, E minor. Repeat. Yes. And then I think there's some cool little slide thing at the end of that that's like. So basically, you're just going up the the G major scale here, and you're just skipping the B string with all those notes there. So that little slide thing you got. So that's on the G string. That's 11. E string you're gonna have 10. Slide that down a whole step, and then you got both on 7, and then right here. So now if you want to play the melody at the same time, the melody is kind of within the chords. So you take your pinky, put it on the B string on the 3rd fret while you're doing the chords. So take like a normal G and then just put your pinky right here instead of on the E. And then walk it down to the pointer finger on the B string. And then open. And then by the time you put your pointer finger back on, you're going to be switching to the C. And then pinky goes back. So. And then you just got open B, and then you can play with right here. So that's a pull off on the G string on the 2nd fret, and then throw that D chord in there. Now I think the first one's the only time he goes. The rest of the times it's just. Yeah. And so the next time is gonna. Just kind of mess around with the melody, you know? You can find the melody all within the chord right there. So that second time I went. So I'm taking my pinky and I'm leaving it on for the C, and then taking it off. And then, of course, this time it just goes, which is B and G, and then to the D chord. You know, just kind of try to find the vocal melody in there. When you get to that D right before the chorus, you can go. So that's open B, and then a pull off from the 2nd fret to the open on the G string. Then you got a C for the chorus, D, and I like to do this little slide up to here for the melody. And then you got your chord right here. So that's a G. I'm just doing a higher version of it. So it's like, because I need to get this note for that little guitar melody. So it goes, and then stretch your pointer finger out to here. Pretty cool. It makes like a sour 7 or something. Yeah, major 7. And then you got this E chord, and just pluck the bottom E, and then B, and then G, back to B. So. Now you have your pinky on the 3rd fret of the E string. Take it off. And then the D. And then you got this little. I mean, that's not necessarily how the melody goes. It's kind of like that. And then slide it back down. And and then open. Hey, see what it is. Hey, good luck, sir. Good luck.